Good day, everyone. I'm Narasa Arbenaro, a second-year student of Eastern Visayas State University, Burawin Campus, taking up the Bachelor Technology Livelihood Education major in Home Economics. So this time, I choose digital literacy. So, what is digital literacy? So, let's define first the literacy and the digital by Liana Lewis. So, literacy, according to Liana Lewis, that it is alone generally refers to reading and writing skills, while the digital is the term encompasses much more. So, reading and writing are still very much at the heart of digital literacy. But given the new and ever-changing ways we use technology to receive and communicate information. So, the American Librarian Association Digital Literacy Task Force offers this definition, which is the digital literacy is the ability to use information and communication technologies to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information requiring both cognitive and technical skills. But Hiller Spires, a professor of literacy and technology at North Carolina State University, views that digital literacy as having three buckets. So, what are these three buckets? So, these are the first is finding and consuming digital content. The second is creating digital content. And the third is communicating or sharing it. So, what was the definition of finding and consuming? So, according to them, that in some formats, consuming digital content looks pretty much the same as reading print. For example, reading a novel on a basic e-reader requires knowing how to turn the device on and flip pages back and forth. But other than that, isn't so different from reading a book. But part of digital literacy is learning to search for content in an online space. So, students have to query a search engines using keyword and navigate those results, including assessing the reliability of particular authors and website. So when we say finding and consuming, for example in Mr. G, which is the Mr. Google, we are using Mr. Google to find an answer to our question. We are searching, so we must aware that, or being literate and using technology, that diri tanan nga nagawas ha Mr. Google is reliable han imo gin search nga keyword or question. So we need to assess the reliability of particular authors and website para makuan kita kung this okay. So that we need to assess the reliability of particular authors and website hit aton gin sa search or gin kukuhaan hin information. Okay, next, let's move on to creating content, which is the second buckets of digital literacy. According to Hiller Spires, that the second buckets of digital literacy is creating content. So, digital literacy also refers to content creation that include writing in digital format, such as emails, blogs, and tweet, as well as creating other forms of media, such as videos and podcasts. Creating digital content is a creative and collaborative process that involves experimentation. Yeah, it is true that creating formats, blogs, or videos is a creative and collaborative process that involve experimentation. It is because when we are editing videos, di ba, magbubutang kitahin bislaano, bagan experimentation, mapasok to nga doon, experimentation nga ng creativity naton. To make our presentation good. Okay? So, next, let's move on to the third bucket of digital literacy according to Hiller Spires. Sharing and communicating. Tools are social, participatory, collaborative, easy to use, and are facilitative in creating online communities. That makes digital writing a potential powerful level for social good, allowing students to actively participate in civic society and contribute to a vibrant, informed, and engaged community. It is make digital writing a potential dangerous tool. Decision about when and what to share online can have repercussion for a student's safety, privacy, and reputation. So, in sharing and communicating, excuse me. So, in sharing and communicating, we must aware of kung ano it aton mga i-share, especially in social media. It is because it aton mga ginihimo through social media is pwede maka-affect to haaton in a future. For example, when you are applying into a job, some companies re-review it imo background, like for example in your social media. So for example, it imo nga to mga pinansa search is super negative or something nga nakaka-apekto panuan ito sa katao. So iban-iba niya. So, at this point pala, iban-iba ni na pagiging sugaditon nga pagkatawa. It is because it can affect your future. So, for example, gihap, when you are, what do we call this? When you are talking or chatting with someone or your friend, your classmates, you need to think before you click. Why? Kay di na napasok ang misinterpretation, misunderstanding. It is because kung paano mo igin paabot ang imong mensahe is pwede nila ma-misunderstand. So kailangan double check, think before you click, og sa double check before mo i-send. It is because diri tanan nga tao is para prihasan aton panhunahuna. Diri tanan na tao is an iya kabasa is para haimo okay la, then para haiya bagan naglain. So kailangan diri, for example, mga post giha, sharing post nga bisan diri man niyatin pa natatamaan na apektuhan niya. So para waray na damo nga yakan. So you need to iwas na hin mga sugaditon nga bagay para diri na damo nga yakan or misunderstanding nga mahihinabo through technology. So we need to become literate of using digital. Kay we use digital to inform, to have source, to make our life easier. Then for that reason, learning about appropriate internet behavior is also a part of digital literacy. So why it is important to be digital literate? It is because digital literacy is a skill that is important for everyday use, job performance, and personal endeavors. So, we, the students, need to be digital literate so that we can be safe and smart while navigating social media sites. It is inevitable that students will get engaged with social media, so school should work to prepare students for it. That would be all. I hope you learned something. So again, I'm Narasa Arbanaro from BTLAD 2A. Thank you!